Welcome back to DreamLeague Season 5, live here from the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios, and mostly, welcome back to the Grand Finals. We had Game 1 of our best of 5 Grand Finals. We're here with Na'Vi and OG. The first game was like 27 or 28 minutes long, which is very short for these teams, and it was mostly because OG was basically dominating. Yep. And they actually, Na'Vi started out in laning doing not too bad.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I think Na'Vi were doing really bad because opposite to what they normally do, snowballing from their off laner, having a really good game on him, General just leading all of Na'Vi into a charge.
Yeah.
He got zoned out, did not even get level 2 before he died. That was massive by OG, shutting down the Darkseer, does not have Surge, and then he couldn't even farm the neutral camp right next to him because he just gets contested by crit. I think him getting shut down is bigger than maybe some net worth and the rest. I think that was the big part.
Yeah, Crit's early game impact was really something else. Yeah, obviously RNG seemed to be favorable for him in this matchup, but just shows it's like he'd been playing mostly Earth Spirit this, but he takes someone like Spirit Breaker and also can just, well, break your spirits. Just get in your face and just not allow you to have any sort of comfortable breathing room in the early laning stage.
Oh, come on, but you don't feel like the Phoenix was the big thing there?
I mean, Phoenix also just, they show why that hero maybe needs to be considered being banned out.
OG is like, they're like Popeye, you know? And Phoenix is the spinach. If he gets the spinach, you're done. The entire point of the show is you can't let Popeye have the spinach.
I think
and they got the damn spinach. So that's it.
OG heard that.
Game
By the way,
over,
spinach is also green, so that would totally fit in the theme.
Exactly. New meta stuff.
Yep.
Don't give Popeye the spinach.
I'm sure there's better analogies than Popeye and spinach.
There's not.
It's like, oh, you can't let Popeye have the spinach. He just has the spinach. He just has it.
There's
no say in the matter.
Somehow he always has a can of spinach somewhere.
He just has it in his pants or something. I don't know.
That's OG's strategy. They always got something crazy in their pants.
Okay, so
whip out
we
and go
can take a look at the replay.
Is that too much?
So we talked about the potential luck factor here as well.
Good transition, Shiver.
Yep, this is what. Well, this is look at crit. I just want you to look at crit. This Spirit Breaker. Okay.
Yeah. He's got the RNG going.
One hit.
Pushes him into a tower.
Let's count them. Ready?
That's one.
Yep. Oh, sorry. You have to draw it again. I removed the thing.
One.
That's
two.
And let's charge. That's actually a charge. So that's false.
It's a half.
What the hell is this?
And dead.
Are these numbers?
I mean, this one doesn't count. That's
and over here, this is just straight up Dragon Ball Z with this ray that's been shooting out, and then the bird dives in.
And you know what the sad part is? This was all started from, like, Puck was actually doing okay in his lane. And they just wanted to continue to shut down Miracle because that's what they had been doing and that's what they focus on. They help Denny in the mid lane, but apparently it was so predictable for OG. They're like, okay, we're going to send some heroes there too. Yep. They basically counter-ganked them, and not only did they successfully save Miracle, they also got kills off the back of it, including Denny, which obviously is a hero that you need to be doing well, especially if General isn't there to take the lead in terms of tempo control.
Yeah, and it was sort of lucky bringing down Dendy there, because the first hit bash and then follow up with the charge, it's just, you know, chain stun. He could not Illusory Orb away. But I really think the most game-breaking thing in this game is that Darkseer never got any farm, really didn't get relevant. And if Darkseer gets to a point where he can just get bursted by TA, then he's not going to counter her at all. Even if she doesn't have BKB, she can just kill him before it matters.
What team did you go for again, Waga? To win this one?
OG.
OG, okay.
Production tried to put me down for both, but yeah, that's script for someone in the background. Okay. Got my eyes on you.
So there was one final Hail Mary that Na'Vi pulled out.
Yeah.
It was 26 minutes into the game. And it was, I mean, they smoked. Pause, please.
Yeah, smoke breaks.
This is a good positioning. You would think that Na'Vi has the high ground advantage. Indeed, to note though, OG also has a smoke, so they know that their smoke broke.
Since they're smoked and the smoke on the Spirit Breaker breaks, that means TA with her freshly picked up BKB can just blink into the center of the enemy. If we let it play, we can see how she just disjoints Na'Vi completely. And all OG are really gathered as well. So when she blinks in, gives the vision, she's going to go really aggressive here. As soon as the smoke, they notice the break. Boom. Here he goes. Who's going to counter a BKB TA jumping in like this? They don't have a solution.
No,
so
not at all.
Makes it really easy for Moon and for No-Tail to just play from there.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Navi's already trying to, you know, get out.
Yeah, they're scrambling from the beginning of that fight.
Yep. Massive heals from, as Kato Guy says, the special beam cannon.
Yeah, and I mean, this was already their Hail Mary.
Over here, really putting the lasers on them. So,
But losing this fight is kind of the nail in the coffin, and Na'Vi realized that. So after this fight, they do call the GG.
I mean, this was a Hail Mary, as we
Yes.
said. That was just very low percentage that you're going to take the fight. And
Yeah.
you had to hope that TA did not have the BKB yet, but she was that farmed.
Yes, she really was. So looking for the next game. Game 2, what's going to change? We are actually already in the draft, so we can take a look at that, see what the teams have in store for each other. So far, in terms of changes, well, it's Enchantress is banned, but it was ignored, or was second phase banned previous game, so...
And Na'Vi is still very adamant about banning out Doom. They did it against VP a ton, and they still don't want to let this hero through.
Now it's going to be crazy here because last time they banned the Earth Spirit, but then you're letting like the Wisp through. That means again they're not going to acknowledge the Phoenix. I feel like again OG are going to be opening up with something they love to get, and that could be trouble for Na'Vi.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think OG... I don't know how many heroes they want to let through. They could ban...
Beastmaster's
Okay, yeah.
a safe ban. Yeah.
Exactly, because they can pick Beastmaster first pick here, it's fine, but then they let the Wisp through.
Yep.
So you need to really prioritize. I think this is smart.
But now
play.
they're going to get Wisp or Phoenix.
Yeah.
see, that's why I'm saying.
And you don't worry so much if you're OG about giving away Phoenix to a team that hasn't played it throughout the entire tournament. So really a tough spot for Na'Vi.
That's why you can't think about draft. You just got to pick heroes you're good with. You can't.
I'm so glad you're not my captain.
Listen, bro, you can't ban out OG. They're
You
too
actually
good.
can. I mean, you
God.
said
You
OG is
can't
going to
do
be
it.
something that is getting something in the first 2 that they're going to be very happy with. I think regardless of what you ban, they're going to pick 2 comfort
Exactly.
heroes that you know they're going
You have to
perform
understand
well.
That's a very
what I'm saying.
shallow approach to drafting, guys.
No,
Yeah.
you just got to
Know
pick
this.
with what you like to do. Against OG, against any other team, drafting is super important. But OG, they know all the heroes. They're always going to get something they're happy with.
You gotta
So just play
play
what
the
you're
strat.
good at, not what you can do against the... Oh, God, it's the spinach. Popeye's got the spinach. Game over.
So you're
Maybe
saying it's just about focusing on your lineup, getting something that works well together, and
Exactly.
having a nice lineup.
Yeah,
So
that's-
exactly what I said in game 1.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I
You're-
said it better.
Oh,
It's
He
so
said it with
entertaining.
memes.
well, you did regurgitate it, I guess. but-
Wow,
And then
somewhat.
threw it up.
All right, so can you... you guys solve this problem for me. You're Na'Vi. Phoenix trashed you last time. What do you do to make sure that this works? Why
Where is
doesn't anyone-
this silencer?
Silencer, yes. I was just about to say that.
Sorry.
No,
to take
that's
away-
okay. Now you get to... We both look smart now.
See, the
Where
thing
is
is, like,
Silencer? He's
Or
the hard
not.
carry.
when Phoenix first really shined and people were playing a lot in the off lane, a lot of people would get like a Silencer or a Skywrath Mage to like shut him down, but this is like a support Phoenix. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I
you don't
think-
want to have to build a lot of counter just for this like support Phoenix. I mean, you're going to want to get something to make sure you don't have to deal with the problems, or you want to find some way that the team is not going to have the benefit of so much from that Death Ray. It's just, yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be an interesting approach for them on how they want to work around the Phoenix.
I actually love the way Na'Vi approach it, though. They're like, we had good success playing Lifesteal earlier, and VP have had good success playing Lifesteal earlier as well.
Yep.
And it is a hero that ignores the Phoenix. You can always rage and just kill off the egg as well.
Yep.
So you can play around the Sunray, you can play around the egg. And I think leading with the carry pick here, yes, it kind of shows what you're doing. Slardar might be a high value pickup now as well for OG because it kind of counters it. But I still like the synergy, and they're building something.
So Earth Spirit is still in the pool. Got banned out first phase last time, and we know that OG likes to open with the Phoenix Earth Spirit combination.
They do.
But why do they take so long to decide if that's what they're gonna do?
Well, it's
What
just-
else could they be discussing?
I don't think they were expecting a Lifestealer. I mean, Chen, yes, Na'Vi have played Chen Enchantress a ton, but the Lifestealer Chen opening here, they just gotta think about it for a second, I guess, before deciding. And they actually go into Void.
Ooh.
Do we know Na'Vi to play a lot of Earth Spirit? I mean, I don't see them playing it very often at all. Maybe just OG know that they could possibly be picking it up later.
Yeah.
Because if Na'Vi are going to be forced to second phase ban the Earth Spirit, then you let a second phase pick that
Oh
has
my
been normally
God.
banned. An Alk,
So
a
is there gonna
Tinker.
be an Alchemist?
Tinker is going to be banned. So no Tinker. But yeah,
I don't-
someone like Alk or someone else is going to be creeping through.
I'm not sure that OG want to play Alchemist on themselves, though, because Miracle loves playing Void. He really does. He plays a good Void, did it a lot at Epicenter, and I'm just curious what they're going to do here if it's indeed him playing it. Because that's another hero that you could put on a lot of different positions.
It's true. Very true.
Well, they're taking their time here still. Wondering what Navi's opening could mean for the type of game that Na'Vi is gonna play here. Does it say anything? Lifestealer Chen, does it give anything away?
I mean, they still... Chen always wants to push and take towers
Yes.
early. So the 5-man lineup, if you just draft something that is stronger at 5-man teamfight and you're OG, they already have the Phoenix Egg. They already have the Faceless Void Chrono. Drafting something that's strong at teamfighting. And again, here they're banning out Tinker and Invoker. Great defensive heroes. So Na'Vi are definitely showing cards in that they want to be the aggressor going early here. But OG also know a lot now. And they have already good tools to counter.
I wonder why
Alchemist
OG...
and Lycan still in the pool, by the way.
Oh,
10 seconds remaining.
I was gonna say,
Sorry,
why
go
didn't OG go for like a crit bounty hunter?
5
I'm not
seconds
sure, but
remaining.
Bounty Hunter, while it's been picked quite a bit here at DreamLeague, I don't think it's had
Reserve
super good
time.
success. Yes,
I
some
agree with
courier
that, yeah.
snipes. Courier snipes have been done, but
Yeah.
of course, we haven't seen it played by Crit, I believe.
Not recently.
And he is very versatile, but even, you know,
He did great in the group stage, but here in the finals with the new patch and all that, not really high
I don't
success
like it so
rate.
much, no.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter is
I'm
sometimes
interested.
not the best.
Is the drought pick pretty smart? I mean, we've seen Na'Vi run that drought, go for that early game hyper push before. So
It's
OG
just-
saying that they don't want any part of that, huh?
They just don't want to get cheesed,
Yeah.
I think.
No
You know,
cheese.
The big C cheese.
Yeah, the big.
So
yeah.
I think we might see Lycan get banned and then the Alchemist go through.
Navi's turn to pick.
Sorry. Okay. So coming up, we're gonna see the Sladar.
Oh.
Red team pick.
Interesting. So I was mentioning earlier how that might be a pick for OG, but they're actually going to pick it up themselves here, Na'Vi.
Alchemist.
Yes, they
You
may
wanna
go
see
Alchemist. There's 2 Ags candidates on their team, and Miracle's known to go for it, and they are going to be opting for the
Crit
Crit Earth
Spirits.
Spirit.
Please pick me.
Yeah, plays it pretty damn good.
Why do you love Alchemist so much, Shiver?
Because I haven't seen him the whole time. I've only seen him banned. He's not that fun to watch. I get that. But he has been banned, you know? Free Alchemist. Come on.
Oh, Alchemist. People don't even pick him anymore because of the new change with the Manta style.
yeah,
he
it's
can't
kinda
even farm. He's just banned because everyone hates him so much. They won't even pick him. They're just like, you know what, screw
I mean, I
Alchemist.
still see it picked
To-
in
to
like
be fair,
some of the other
Miracle loves
qualifier
playing it.
scenes.
Turn to ban.
Miracle loves playing it
Yeah.
the non-Manta style way,
Yeah.
so for him it doesn't really matter how much, I
Armlet,
guess.
Crest,
That's true.
Blink kind of a
Oh
build.
my god, look at the draft coming out from OG.
Oh, so this is going to be possibly a Miracle Faceless Void.
Yeah, I think it will be. He's had some interesting games where he played it. He likes the Manta Diffusal builds. He also, later on, recognizes the Refresher as an item.
I like the Ember Band. The one more combo potential on OG is strong.
Oh, or they're thinking of going like a Naga or a PL or something like that. I mean, the Ember ban just, it seems we haven't seen Ember
10
really
seconds
touch this land
remaining.
final. And
No,
now
not
it's
at
going to
all.
be banned. It makes me think that maybe they're considering some sort of illusion-based hero here. But the last pick is a Dendi hero, so I'm not too sure. The Ember pick just seems a bit peculiar.
Reserve
That's all.
time.
Though it is pretty good to have with the Iron Shell.
Yeah, I mean, there's some synergy there, but
But he's weird outside of a Faceless Void.
I doubt that they would want to put Ember mid anyway,
Yeah.
actually, on OG. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Last pick goes to Na'Vi, so they have a bit of an up on that. They can counter what they think is going to be mid on
That-
OG's lineup.
That's true. And I'm not sure what OG want to complete this draft
10
with. They don't need to add
remaining.
more team fight, really don't. But someone else who brings some right clicks
5
alongside the
seconds
Void would
remaining.
be very nice for him.
Clinks?
Dude, this is the game you just say, okay,
Reserve
No Tail,
time.
you're gonna be the Void, and Miracle, it's time for you to man up and play Viper. Have some
Or
fun.
Timber? I mean, what about Timbersaw again? A couple of strength cores already on the
10
side of Na'Vi.
seconds
It's
remaining.
doable, but at the same time,
It's
Disruptor.
fairly easy to
he's,
armlet through as well if you're a life stealer, right? Or am I wrong in saying that?
Mm,
Jug.
yes and no. You
Navi's
still lose
turn to
your
pick.
base stats
But
and
yeah.
you get really squishy. Yes, the armlet will keep you alive, but there's Iron Shell, there's stuff.
Yeah.
Sure, if you have Rage up, but there's Sunray and Iron Shell and now Spin as well.
So last pick for Na'Vi. We now know that there's a Juggernaut as a last
10
pick for
seconds
OG.
remaining.
I like that Jug pick. I mean, obviously, we saw it a couple times in the last series. Having that Blade Fury available to get away
5
out of
seconds
trouble like a
remaining.
glimpse is very nice. So, and it's an OG staple. So
Reserve
it's
time.
feeling like a Miracle Faceless Void. And typically, Big Daddy, or No Tail, sorry.
It's
plays
curious,
the,
though.
Jug.
Because that means they're getting pretty greedy in the farm department, having, most likely actually playing Void on mid.
Yeah, it's
Out
Mega
of-
Greed.
Yeah,
Mega Greed.
out of their
And the
lineup.
interaction between a Chrono and a Jug is a bit awkward. But people would always say that about the Chrono and a Sven. But when they just say, like, oh, the Chrono is more of a tool to kind of set up the Sven to get into a good position to follow it up with, you know what I mean? Like follow up after the
They
chrono.
have enough
but-
stuff to dump into their chrono, I think, for sure. But I think Na'Vi now are looking at this and just trying to figure lanes down completely. They could go for a, like, they don't play it much, but they could put a Veno mid and just destroy whatever they put mid. Out of all heroes that OG have,
Yeah.
they don't have anyone who can really lane against them. If they get the momentum, they have Chen Veno, they can bring a lot of push, and they do have late game options.
Have you seen Dendy play Veno? I mean, I'm sure he could do it.
He can play anything.
I've seen him
He's
do it,
Danny.
but it's a long time ago.
about
Like, it's not a recent
Maybe it's his
Na'Vi
chance
thing.
to play the Pudge.
Yeah, easy
Wishful
fudge game
thinking.
right here.
Well, it's more...
Wind Ranger.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay, gentlemen. The draft is
Yeah,
done. Game 2, grand finals. Who's
Stress.
gonna take this game? Do I even need to ask you, Slacks?
Spinach versus best Wind Ranger in the world right now. I'm going to have to go with Spinach. Put me down for OG.
I got that, yes.
I believe OG are going to 2-0 it.
I'll be the one guy to say Na'Vi. OG have a crazy draft, so I don't know. Maybe they're getting a little too mad scientist with it, and I'll just be the guy to say Na'Vi.
Okay, I'm gonna go for OG. Let's find out what our commentators have to say about this matchup here in Game 2. It is Na'Vi versus OG.